Hello, welcome to our channel Lecturer Pullarao Talks. In this video, we are going to learn about uses of definite article the. In our last class, we have discussed part 1, part 2 on articles. In part 1, we have discussed basic types of articles and basic uses of articles. In part 2, we have discussed on uses of indefinite article. Here in this class, article part 3, we are going to learn about uses of definite articles. Before going to start, if you have any questions or doubts, put in comment section. I will answer your questions. Okay, please watch this video up to the end and subscribe and hit the bell button for more upcoming videos. Not only in English grammar, but also I am going to make some videos on societal, political, psychological, motivational issues. Okay, now let's begin. In definite article, definite means specific. The is definite article. Okay, so where we use the, actually we have a lot of uses on the. Now we'll do it one by one. Look at here. Yes, the is used before unique or specific. Unique or specific means, for example, unique things in the world, in the universe, like the sun, moon, the moon, the earth. Okay, so in this way we used. Okay, so and another words like known to the speaker and the listener. Okay, I'll give example sentence, it will make you clear. Look at it. The moon looks beautiful tonight. The moon, that is unique. Okay, one and only moon we have in the universe. And next sentence, the president will arrive tomorrow. The president of India, the prime minister. Okay, these particular people known to the speaker as well as listeners. So these are the examples here. The moon looks beautiful tonight. The president will arrive tomorrow. Okay, so this is about unique and specific and known to speaker and listener. That is usage 1. And next, second usage, before musical instruments. Names of musical instruments like flute, veena, guitar, violin, tabla, whatever it is. Before any musical instrument, we'll put it on definite article, the. Okay, so look at this example. Lord Krishna played the flute. Lord Krishna played the flute. Okay, so not only flute, for any musical instrument, yeah, we use the. Next, before with the nouns used for an example of class. Okay, so with some nouns we used as an example of the entire community, entire class, entire species. For example, the lion is the king of the jungle. Okay, the lion is the king of the jungle. We are not talking about any particular lion. It is a class of an example. Okay, even though we use the, but we are giving as an example of the class. Okay, that is a usage about with the nouns used as an example of class. Okay, and next, before adjectives used as a noun in plural. Okay, so sometimes we use before adjectives also in some cases, but that adjective act as a noun. That adjective indicates the whole class of nouns. Okay, see this example, the blind are very active. Okay, the blind are very active means here, actually the blind is a, here it is act as a noun, actually it is a adjectives. Okay, but it describe about the entire blind community. Okay, usually the blind are very active. Okay, in that sense we use here. And next, with the nouns refer to a part of the body. Okay, with any nouns refer to part of body. For before our part of body, we use in definite article the. The heart is very important organ of our body. The heart is very important organ of our body. Okay. And the second time mentioned in a conversation. Okay. For suppose, yeah, when you mention for first time, we use in previous class we have discussed in part 2. Okay, when you mention first time in noun, we use indefinite article, either a or an. But here, when you mention second time, the same noun when you mention second time, we use the, the. Okay, so look at this example. Yeah, I bought a car. I bought a car. A car. That is indefinite article here. I have used here. Okay, so when I continue, when I say something about the car is white. I'm talking about the color of the car. Okay, so for first time here, indefinite article. For second time, the same noun we use here, definite article. That is the difference. And next, before nouns followed by dependent clause. Okay, so before the nouns followed by dependent clauses. Okay, look at it. The student whom I motivated become a doctor. This is a dependent clause. Okay, the student whom I motivated become a clause. So yeah, the noun followed by this clause. Okay, dependent clause. This one is okay. It is includes this part of sentence. So before this noun we use the. So that is the usage of before nouns followed by dependent clauses. Okay, so that is about this usage. And next come to here before adjectives in superlatives. Yeah, superlative degrees. Okay, so superlative adjectives we use the. Yeah, honesty is the best policy. The best policy. This is a indefinite article. And next, before ordinal numbers, ordinal numbers like first, second, third. Yeah, we use the. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to go to the space. He was the first Indian. The first. Here it is. The first Indian to go to the space. So before adjectives in superlative, before ordinal numbers, and before only, this word, before the word only, when used as an adjective. Okay. Now, this example makes you clear. Abdul Kalam is the only president who was also a scientist. The only. So, before only, this word, before only, we used an adjective. Okay. When it is used an adjective, we use the. Okay. Abdul Kalam is the only president who was also a scientist. So, before only, when it used as an adjective. Okay. So, this is a noun. This word is act an adjective. So, we put it definite article the. Right. And next, a lot of uses here. Before seas, oceans, rivers, chains of mountains, canals, group of islands, waterfalls. Okay. Any seas, names of oceans, names of rivers, names of chains of mountains, canals, we use the. The Pacific Ocean, the Himalayas. Here, remember, we can say the Himalayas, but we don't say the Everest. Okay, that is an individual mountain, but the Himalayas are the chain of mountains. Okay, the chain of mountain. That's why here we use the Himalayas. Okay, that is the difference. Canals also. Niagara, waterfalls, Niagara's, canals, Kakatiya Canal, Sagar Canal, like that. Okay, and next, before names of religious books, like any religious books, the Gita, the Bible, the Quran, okay, whatever it is. One more thing you should remember here, before names of religious book, when it is mentioned author's name, either any book, any religious importance book, when it is mentioned author name, we didn't write the article Thita. For example, Valmiki's Ramayana. In that case, we cannot say Valmiki's the Ramayana. Okay? Have you got it? We simply we say in generally the Ramayana. That is accepted. But when you mention the writer's name, we didn't use the. Okay? So these are examples of religious books. names of religious books. Next, before important days, names of banks, political parties, and awards also. Okay, the Independence Day, the Republic Day, important days like banks, the Union Bank of India. Okay, the Axis Bank, the SBI. You can say like that. The political parties, the Indian National Congress, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BRS. Okay, you can use that words. Yeah, for prizes, awards and prizes, the Nobel, the Oscar. Okay, uh, any awards or any prizes, we use the. And next, before proper nouns used as a common noun. Okay, yes, usually before proper nouns we didn't use any article, but the proper noun, when you used as a common noun, we can use article. All right. Okay, look at this example, it makes it clear. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. The Shakespeare of India. So, the is here article. Actually, Shakespeare proper noun, but here in this case we use as a common noun. Okay, this proper noun used as a common noun. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. And next, before compared to, when it is repeated, compared to degrees, compared to adjectives. The less you work, the less you get. The more you concentrate, the more you succeed. Okay, you can say like that. And before surnames in plurals, the Tatas, the Birlas. Okay, you can say like this, names of the surnames. And before names of countries prefixed by United, Republic and plurals. Okay, any word, the names of the country, usually names of country, we didn't put any article. Okay, we don't say the India. But here, when it followed by with a prefix like United or Republic or any plurals, yeah, we use the. Look at here, the United States of America. You can say like that. The Netherlands, the Republic of Germany. Okay, we may use like that. So that is these are all about uses of definite article the. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you for watching. Thank you.